Ever wondered what the secret is to finding the perfect fishing spot that nobody talks about? Well, let's dive into it. When it comes to fishing, location is crucial. We've all heard the usual advice: look for clear water, plenty of plants, and a variety of fish species. Those are all important, no doubt. But what if I told you there are other, less obvious factors to consider? Factors that could transform your fishing experience? Intriguing, isn't it? But there's more to it than meets the eye. Let's talk about the common mistakes people make when selecting a fishing spot. It's easy to fall into these traps, but knowing them can significantly improve your catch rate and overall fishing experience. First off, many of us are guilty of judging a fishing spot just by its surface. We see calm, clear waters and we think, this must be a great spot. But there's a whole underwater world we're not considering. Fish are not always attracted to the serene surface conditions we humans find appealing. They have their own preferences, often influenced by the underwater structures and the availability of food. So don't just skim the surface. Dive deeper into your analysis. Next, let's discuss local fish behavior, something often overlooked by enthusiastic anglers. Remember, fish are creatures of habit. They follow certain patterns based on the time of day, the season, and food availability. So, if you're fishing at high noon, when the fish are likely to be hiding in the depths to escape the heat, you might find your line remaining dreadfully slack. Understanding local fish behavior can give you a leg up in choosing your fishing spot and timing. Another common pitfall is ignoring underwater structures. Just like us, fish need a place to call home. They're drawn to areas with structures like rocks, fallen trees, and underwater plants that provide shelter and abundant food. A spot that lacks these elements, no matter how picturesque, might not be a fish's preferred hangout. Therefore, considering underwater structures is a must for a fruitful fishing expedition. Lastly, water flow patterns play a crucial role in determining fish location. Areas with slower currents are often favored as they require less energy to swim in and usually have a higher concentration of food. So, don't disregard the flow. It's more important than you might think. In essence, fishing is not just about casting your line into the water. It's about understanding the water, the fish, and their environment. Avoiding these pitfalls can make a world of difference in your fishing experience. Now let's delve into the unseen factors that can make a fishing spot exceptional. A fisherman's paradise isn't just about the picturesque landscape or the serene water. It's also about what lies beneath the surface, the underwater structures. These include fallen trees, rocks, or even man-made structures like old shipwrecks. These structures provide a habitat for smaller fish, which in turn attracts the larger predator fish. So, if you're angling for a big catch, it's wise to consider these hidden underwater cities. Next up is the water flow pattern. Rivers and streams with a good flow are often rich in nutrients and oxygen which fish need to thrive. Areas where the water slows down, like bends in the river or places where small tributaries join the main river, are hotspots for fish. They provide both food and rest for the fish. Even in lakes and seas, currents can carry nutrients and small organisms, creating feeding grounds for bigger fish. So, don't just look at the water, look at how it moves. Finally, understanding local fish behavior can be a game changer. Each species has its own preference for temperature, depth, and type of food. Some fish prefer warmer waters near the surface, while others love the chilly depths. Some are active during the day, others are nocturnal. Researching the species you're after and adjusting your fishing spot and timing accordingly can significantly improve your catch rate. But remember, these factors are dynamic. Seasons change, water levels fluctuate, and fish populations move. A spot that's teeming with fish today might be deserted tomorrow. So keep exploring, keep observing, and keep learning. These are the details that can make or break your fishing trip. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to the perfect fishing spot. It's a blend of science, experience, and a little bit of luck. So the next time you're out scouting for a new fishing spot, remember to look beyond the obvious. You might just find your own hidden fishing haven. Ready for the most overlooked but crucial criterion for a perfect fishing spot? Let's dive right in. It's understanding the local ecosystem. Some may shrug it off, but in reality, it's a game changer. It's not just about the water, the depth, or the structures. It's about the life that thrives there. Knowledge of the local ecosystem helps you understand what kind of fish inhabit the area, their habits, their food sources, and their predators. This is your secret weapon. You're not just casting a line into the water, you're entering a world where survival is the name of the game. So, how do we get to know the ecosystem? Research, my friends. Talk to local fishermen, read up on the area, observe. With time, you'll start to see patterns and understand the rhythms of the water and its inhabitants. Remember, this is the secret key to a successful fishing trip. So let's wrap up what we've learned about choosing the perfect fishing spot. Remember, it's more than just a beautiful view. It's about understanding underwater structures, recognizing water flow patterns, and knowing the local fish behavior. It's about not falling into the common pitfalls and being mindful of the most overlooked criterion that can significantly enhance your fishing experience. It's about putting all these pieces together to find that ideal spot. Paying attention to these details can lead you to more successful fishing trips. Now it's your turn to share. We've discussed the ins and outs of finding the perfect fishing spot, but we want to hear from you too. What makes a fishing spot great for you? Is it the serenity of the location, the abundance of your favorite fish, or perhaps the challenge it presents? Share your own criteria in the comment section below. Your insight could help fellow anglers discover their next favorite spot. And don't forget to check out other videos on our channel for more fishing tips and tricks. Happy fishing!